Well, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. Had breakfast, had a nice, long, relaxing bath. I do have to, got church in 2 hours, so I do have to finish getting ready and go. My hair is clean and fluffy and all over the place, so that is what I have of hair, is clean, fluffy, and all over the place. It's just, oh boy. But I'm just out here checking on the, checking everything. Oh God. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my screen. Yeah, there we go. All right. Anyways. Just outside, doing a little yard check, checking on the raised beds, which are looking really good. They're looking so good. Checking all the, well, I put bone meal around before I watered them. I mean that fertilizer. Chicken poop, feather meal, bone meal mixture. We'll see how it does. Been doing a little weeding too. Here, I'll show you what I've been doing. All right. You see, we have got a lot of Chinese elms here, so I've just been going through, plucking them all out. We do not need trees growing in our raised beds. Yeah, the birds have just been so fun today, listening to them. They're so busy in the trees right now. Yep. Oh, there we go. Getting all these little trees out of here. Have to be careful because I don't want to pluck up my marigolds. I just want to get all these baby trees. We don't need so many baby trees. And you notice something? I've opened this up. We need to let the peas climb. Okay, let's tuck this one in. There we go. Peas need something to climb on, so it was time to take off the frost cloth. Oh, I missed a plastic. I'm trying to get not all the peas. I put peas all through here. Not all of them sprouted. These are from seeds that I saved last year. So, from the peas that I grew. Getting through and getting those trees plucked out might be, I may have to get on the other side and try to stretch my arms really long. Try to reach through the tomatoes to get all those. Yep. Later today, I'm going to have to come through. I've got some wind damage on here. Some of these just need to be trimmed off. They're damaged leaves. But I got more marigolds are coming up down there. So the marigolds are sprouting. So are the trees. Trees go, flowers stay. Can you imagine what this would look like if I let all the baby trees grow? Oh boy. And then just getting them, roots and all, out of here. That would be quite the chore. Best to get them all while they're little. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Just out here enjoying my lovely Sunday morning outside, getting baby trees out of my Oh boy. Neighbors are sure busy next door. Oh, baby trees do not need to be in here. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They've been trying to do some yard work, I guess. Get their backyard back under control. When you're a casual yard person and you just prefer to have a suburban yard with a little lawn, a few flowers, and low maintenance, they've had a few shrubs and stuff, I guess, that have kind of gotten out of control, and now they're trying to get them back into control. There used to be a whole entire raspberry patch against the wood fence back there. You can hear that wood fence, and I guess they're ripping out all those raspberries. They're thornless raspberries too. I know a couple of them have grown up on my side of the fence. And I keep thinking I need to dig those up and transplant them. I'm really kind of sad. Some of my squash seeds obviously were never viable, because I planted some direct sow in here. So I think I'm just going to have to throw out those packets and buy new. Apparently they got too old and they never sprouted. So, never sprouted. So I don't have anything there, nothing there. This one's getting big though. It's almost to the point where I need to take the protective cover off. I'm hoping the fertilizer I spread will help. Keep thinking maybe I ought to come out here and just kind of work it into the soil a little bit. But yeah. Oh, got a dandelion coming up over there. Alright, I'll keep it like that though. I'm not too certain the birds won't try attacking it. Nice to keep it covered for just a little while longer until it's just a little bit bigger. I've got another weed coming up, some more trees. Yep. Get all these baby trees out. We don't need baby trees. They really put down long roots real fast. I'm not into growing trees at this time, so I just want my regular plants to grow and get big. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the few pictures I posted. I actually took a lot of pictures. I just made a little slideshow of the ones that I thought turned out the best. I didn't decide not to take video because then I gotta find something to cover up the music with that they broadcast, and usually there's always going to be a few people sitting on, with the radio station turned up nice and loud, so that all you hear is all the, what is coming up. Oh, God. Let's see how my carrots are doing. Well, the carrots are doing good. I guess that seed strip actually did work, even though I got it from the dollar store. Wasn't too sure, you know. Now, when you get things from the dollar store, you're never too sure if they're going to work or not. Anyways, I think we've done a pretty good job here, getting most of the baby trees yanked out. It's easier to yank them when they get just a little bit of height on them, so it's just coming through here every few days and yanking out baby trees. As long as they're elm seeds laying in the flower bed, they're going to continue to sprout all summer long. It's just kind of staying on top of this while they do. I do need to get some of this fertilizer, and I need to spread it along the base of my sunflowers, which are still looking small. They should be really big. The ones, my mom's sunflowers are much bigger than mine. She's got some that are almost 3 feet tall now, and mine are still little. Some of them aren't even a foot tall yet. Oh God. So, alright, that looks a little cleaned up, looks a little better. So the garden is looking pretty good. My garden pot is looking fantastic. My melon pot is looking great. I still do not know what these vining plants are that sprouted in here. I thought at first maybe they were cucumbers, but you know, I'm beginning to think they're not. I really do want to know what they are, so that if it's something I really don't want in my garden or yard, I can just yank it out while it's still small and easy to remove. You know, you don't want something noxious getting well established. Though my raised beds are really easy to yank even well established stuff out. I just simply empty all the dirt, sift it out, and dump it all back in. Yeah, it takes a while and it's a little back-breaking, but it's doable. Yeah, but my neighbors are doing a little yard makeover. Oh boy. The marigolds are doing good, especially these white ones. In fact, the first one that bloomed over here is actually really is starting to look more white than yellow. They come out with a yellowish hue, but I think they're supposed to eventually get white. It is beautiful though, isn't it? Alright, now we need to go and check on the pumpkins. And oh, birds have been at the neighbor's cherry tree. This is not my cherries. That's the neighbor's cherry. Mine are all covered up. Birds can't get to them. Oh, you want to see something interesting? I don't know if it's still back here. I mowed over it, mowing. I don't know if I can find it again. Oh boy, I might not be able to find it now that I uncovered it. I just found it interesting though, as I found where it looked like some animal had pooped out a lot of cherry seeds, cherry pits, just a whole bunch. But I don't see them anymore, which made me wonder if that raccoon, oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. Did make me wonder if that raccoon had come and was climbing my neighbor's cherry tree and eating cherries off of it. Because that's the only animal I can think of that would pop out that much cherries. Those are cherry pits. You know, all I could think of is that raccoon must still be in the area. Yeah, probably climbed my neighbor's cherry tree there. They got a Bing cherry, the one with the bright red cherries, and there. Well, let's see how our pumpkins. Oh, the pumpkins are doing good. Look at that. They are doing amazing. They'll be getting their big water tonight. So, but yeah, you see, not all of my sunflowers are getting very big. Most of it, they should all be well above this. Here, I'm gonna zoom out a little. They should all be about this tall right now, above this. I only got, let's see, I only have one. They should all be this tall. So I did mow down a bit in front of them. I've got to get some of these weeds out. And then I'm gonna bring some of that fertilizer and I'm gonna work it into the ground around the base of all the sunflowers. And hopefully they'll get big. I mean, they should be as big as this one. And they're not. They're still shrimpy little. These are mammoth sunflowers. These are the great big tall ones that you see. Oh. Well, I still got a few peaches on this one. Next year it'll do better. I think this year with the transplanting being brought from wherever it had been born and raised up to Idaho and then getting dumped into my yard was a little hard on it, even though I only disturbed the surface roots on the outside to try to get it to seek into other dirt. And I probably need to feed it some fertilizer too. Although I have the Captain Jack's stuff. And I still need to get out here and thin these peaches a little more. This one is so heavy. So, yeah, ignore my neighbors. They're talking very loudly. So, yep. Oh, that's what I need to do. Is this water still on? If so, well, this tree's probably had enough water. Let's see. Yep, let's put it on the other peach tree. As long as my fruit trees got fruit, they need water so the fruit will get big. Okay. Also need to come out and harvest my reindeer cherries. I took a whole bunch to my mom yesterday. Well, good afternoon. For anybody who stuck around through my long rambling session this morning while I was weeding. Oh boy, what should I call this video? Weeding and rambling? I don't know. Gonna have to call it something. Yeah. I'm here. back again. Meg's Little House in the Country, and yes, thanks for clicking on today's video. If you know anybody who just who's getting lonely and likes to talk to people just because they have no one at home to talk to but their cats, share my videos with them. They'll probably enjoy just listening to me ramble. Anyways, I got my little fruit picking bucket. I normally harvest Nanking cherries in it and my raspberries when I actually have a raspberry patch that will be productive, which won't be this year. And I'm going to pick some of my cherries. I did mention, I think, before my phone kind of went poop because I had gotten down to no battery, that I picked some yesterday for my mom. I hope she enjoys them. They're good and they're getting ripe and they need to be picked. I really don't feel like driving my truck under there. I might get a chair, at least not today. I kind of fell a little when I was I was lounging in the bathtub and I went to sit up and stand up and I kind of fell against the side of the tub, and now my right arm, when I extend it like this, it twinges right under my shoulder blade. So I bruised something. Anyways, I'm gonna pick a few cherries, and my reindeer cherries. Get me a bucket full, and I'll show you in a minute what I got. Well, I got a bucket full of reindeer cherries, and there are still plenty of cherries in the tree. Probably at least another bucket full. Some of them are a little more yellow-green, and some of them are still kind of small. So I took the biggest, ripest ones. We'll let the rest of them ripen. Yeah. The reindeer cherry, it looks like the Nanking cherries are starting to ripen too. I see some color in this bush. Not to mention, the birds are sitting around in the bush today. Yeah. Yep, they're starting to ripen. They're kind of tiny though, not super big. I'm gonna turn on the hose. I watered it the other day, but I'm gonna give it more water. Let's get some more water on this bush. I'm gonna really water it good. Help those cherries get bigger. There's just so many of them this year that they're just teeny tiny. But they won't be fully ripe really for another week. But even though they're starting to show some color now, the birds are going to start picking off the reddest ones. Okay, and I need to move this sprinkler over to where the orchard is. And let's get the orchard watered. Gotta water all the little trees. They're not big trees yet. Big trees, they can take a little longer without a lot of water, but the orchard needs lots of water, so we're just gonna head up the middle of it. All right, and we'll turn this one on all the way. There we go. We'll get everything here well watered. Get all the trees watered, get all the lawn, grass, everything watered. Get the bush watered so those berries will get nice and big. And I'm gonna go inside and enjoy a few cherries. Just a few. I ate too many, boy. I'll be living in the bathroom. Oh boy. Oh, the hollyhocks are getting bigger every day. I need to get, and look, the rosebuds are getting fatter. Need to get the water out here next. Get this area watered. Got to get this flower bed watered. Yeah, the service berries are starting to ripen, so means the birds are picking off anything that shows any tiny bit of color to it. And since I never sprayed them, they've got bugs, which means they're not ripening the way they should be. There's very few that are actually ripening properly. You see, you get part of it gets ripe and the other part is still green. They're just not ripening evenly like they should. That's because they're buggy. So yeah, I don't think I'll get too many service berries this year. That's what happens when you forget to spray your shrubs for bugs right after they flower. You don't do it after you got fruit because you don't want all the insecticide on the fruit. But you do it right after the flowers all fade, so you kill bugs before they can infect your... Now this is one that's ripening properly, and if I'd given it another couple days, it would be a dark purple, almost like a blueberry. Still sweet though. But yeah, you go up here, you think you're picking some that are thoroughly ripened, only to find them doing this, purple on one side and green on the other. But the robins enjoy them. And I'm going to enjoy these. Well, good evening, folks. Yeah, I got laundry out to dry. I got a load with some towels in it that just stopped. So, got to get my towels out here and hung up. But I got a little burst of energy, so I did something. Eventually, I would like to. I kind of ran out of weed block fabric, or I would have brought it out farther. I would like to run from the corner of the house there, straight out here, to this corner here, the porch. Someday, I would like to get a cement pad, I think, poured there. But I put some weed block fabric, all I had. If I had some more, I would have put more down. I'm thinking it looks a whole lot better already. I need to get some more fabric and run it out from the corner to corner, the whole area. I'll have to tear out all these. Most of this is bindweed growing here. It's not really grass. I got dandelion. This is all bindweed. Yeah, I got a little grass here and there, but I'll have to dig it all out. Smooth it, pack it down. My idea is to eventually, if I could ever afford it, and I'm going to have to get a lot more income coming in, is to have a cement pad in this area, just here. I can bolt the feet of this down to the cement pad. Yeah, and have it drain from the back corner straight out towards me this way and out towards the lawn, so it doesn't pool up around the foundations of the house. It would have to. I mean, for right now, I could do the cheaper option is to first, yeah, well, I got weed block fabric. Cheapest option is weed block fabric and then gravel on top of that. Gravel on top of the fabric. You know, I didn't quite get that cut very well, but it's a little crooked. Should have been a little longer. Oh well, it probably is longer. It's just that I've got that pipe back there still that I haven't gotten out. And if I get that pipe out, I can pull this out a little farther. It's kind of up and over the pipe right at the moment. Yeah. And then just get like pea gravel or river rock, a little fine gravel that used for walk paths, and then just gravel the whole area for right now. Or do like I did, you know, or just get pavers, you know. Of course, the best kind of fabric for that, if I'm doing pavers, so I don't want things growing up, is to go online and buy that stuff that they put under driveways, that contractor fabric that they put under driveways when they do driveways. You know how they go and they get it all leveled and graded, and then they roll out that black fabric, which is water permeable, but weeds and roots and stuff can't grow up through it. And then they put the top gravel layer over the top of the fabric to keep weeds and stuff from growing up through. That stuff I've looked up online. It's kind of expensive, and all I need is an 8-foot by 12-foot piece. Almost 13 foot. It's almost 13 foot to that corner. So I would say an 8 by 12 foot is what I really need. It's 8 feet to this corner, from the corner of the house to this, and it's almost 13 feet to here. It's about 12.5 inches. So, but if I could get an 8-foot by 12-foot piece, then I could put it down, get it nice and leveled, and then just do pavers like I did in my raised beds and in my mom's garden. All those pavers we got. Yeah, do that. That would be good. But let me know what you think of this. You know, those of you who have made it this far into my very long video. Anyways, I'm going to go and fix some dinner, feed the cats, and you know, I got a nice place now. I can sit and enjoy my backyard. I mean, look at that view. That is a great view there. That is an amazing, great view. Got my laundry. There's the pumpkin patch. Got my nice grassy lawn, which has almost come back from being dug up almost 2 years ago. Took some time. My raised beds, looking so nice and pretty out there. Yeah, this is a beautiful view. Well, anyways, I will be back and we'll catch a little sunset, and then we'll just say goodnight, and I'll see y'all on the next video. See you later, folks. Well, good evening. As promised, we're here to see the sunset. And let me turn you around and we can watch it together. Came out to do a little spot watering. Got some dry spots on the lawn, so got the sprinkler down low to just water that area. And the sun is going down. Oh, it's going to be a gorgeous sunset tonight. There it goes. Heading down over the horizon. I'm trying to hold this still. I don't have the tripod set up. Maybe I should set it up. My hands get a little wobbly at times. See if I can get this thing to set up here. They're less wiggly when I do it this way. Okay. Here we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Let's get you centered. There's the sun. Still north of the Big Butte. Hasn't gone past it yet. It's a nice quiet evening out here. I hope you all had a great weekend, and hope you have a wonderful week. Remember, Monday is the first day. It's the start of a fresh new day. New beginnings, new opportunities. And a new chance. Every day is a new chance. So take advantage of it. And give thanks to God for giving you new opportunities. So as the sun goes down, I just want to say I appreciate all of you, every one of you, my subscribers. Thank you for helping me along on this journey. May God bless you and protect you and keep you safe. And good night. And I'll see you all on the next video.